the Sports Focus Network. I'm Hunter.
I'm Brad.
And today we got a big day planned. We're talking about the Super Bowl, NBA All-Star Game, upcoming UFC fights, and MLB spring training is coming up too. So let's start it. We're gonna go into depth about how do you think the Super Bowl turned out?
Super Bowl. Okay. Well, Eagles, they look great in the first half. I mean, look, they looked good in the first half. You know, Jalen Hurts had a great game, but I don't know, the defense did not. In my opinion, I don't think that penalty was the reason the Eagles lost. I think it was the defense. You can't let up 38 points and expect it.
Oh yeah, totally. I think the defense really sold us. I thought it was going to be a lot better of a game, like defensively. I knew it was going to be high scoring, but
yeah,
it
was really high.
It didn't turn out the way I thought it would. Like I thought Hassan was going to be the MVP, and he didn't do anything at all.
Then the whole line didn't, though.
Yeah, they didn't contribute at all.
Chiefs O-line. I mean, the Eagles O-line did pretty good too. I mean, they one sack the whole game.
Yeah,
it was not even a sack.
No, it was just they pushed him out like 1 yard. Yeah.
I mean, dude, Pat Mahomes. My personal opinion, I think Jalen Hurts outplayed Pat Mahomes. I mean,
oh no, he did.
Pat Mahomes is hurt. I get it, but like Jalen Hurts had what? 3 rushing touchdowns, 300 passing yards, and a passing touchdown.
Yeah, 374 combined total yards of play.
Right. Like, can you?
No, well, Travis Kelce said on the New Heights podcast that he thinks that Jalen Hurts could have arguably won MVP with losing too.
Yeah,
he outplayed everybody.
Yeah, but they'll always give the MVP to the winning team. That hasn't happened since like Super Bowl 5.
Oh yeah, I know.
But like,
and then a kicker's also won MVP too once.
I mean, yeah, what was it, like only field goal?
I don't even know.
Yeah, I mean, probably.
All right, so let's talk about the big controversial play, the holding call. We just said it didn't lose the game, but what do you think about that?
Okay, look, I think if they were going to call anything, why would it be that? You can't decide a Super Bowl on a holding call.
Oh, no.
Also, they missed a complete face mask on that play. Penalty,
with Josh Sweat,
yeah. Dude, they grabbed this shit they can't call it like that. The refs, they missed some calls too. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I mean, you just can't call it. Out of all the calls they could have called, why call that? That's my take on it.
And at that point in the game, listen, it was a hold. We saw it. Bradbury said it was a hold. I saw a different angle, and he did pull the jersey, but it didn't change him out of his motion, juju, and it just.
You think he was really getting there, and he overthrew that?
No, it's just not a good spot to call that when it's literally the play that determines the Super Bowl in that great of a game.
Yeah, no, it was a good game. Even if they kicked the field goal right there, it would have been 38-35, but they would have had a minute 50.
Yeah. And
I think 2 timeouts or 1 timeout. They had a timeout. They could have had all that time to drive down the field and kick field goal and go overtime. It would have been a way better outcome. But no, the refs decided the game. But I think the Chiefs outplayed them in the second half. I mean,
no, they totally did. The Eagles just kind of kaplunked after the second half or after the first half, and which was kind of surprising because all year they've always been a first half team all year, but they haven't played, I don't think, that bad
in the second half. Yeah,
in the second half in a while. I mean,
what about Mahomes getting hurt and then he played somehow better?
Yeah,
there's a controversy about that.
There is some controversy about that. I don't think there's anything that he did. Mahomes is just Mahomes.
I know.
I would rank him maybe he's going to arguably be the GOAT in maybe years to come. He's just playing out of his mind. I don't think there's anybody that can compete with him. There's nobody on his level.
Not in the league right now.
No.
I mean, I don't know. I saw a thing on Instagram the other day. The stats between him and Brady. Brady just has 1 more ring. They have the same amount of Super Bowl MVPs. Mahomes has 2 more MVPs. He outdoes Brady. He's in his first few years.
I think he's going to get him. I just do. I mean, with Andy Reid, Andy, I don't know how many years he's got left as a coach.
He'll be there for a little bit, I think.
Yeah,
he's old, but
he said he'll be back, but I think soon. I don't know how long he's going to stay there for. And the Commanders just signed Bieniemy, so I don't know who's going to be their replacement after Andy too. But
I know Reid's going to try and get 1 more.
Yeah, they're definitely a young team too for the most part. Besides maybe Travis is 34, something like that. But for the most part, they're pretty young.
Yeah, but dude, even the Eagles are kind of young, except like their core guys.
Oh no, yeah, the Eagles
like
are very
Devontae
young.
Smith, young, Jalen Hurts, all like they're a lot of people in the Eagles young. There's some old guys, but the Eagles have a bright future.
They have a very bright future. They're gonna have to re-sign a lot of guys, which is the only downside to that. But Jalen, they just said might get $50 million a year.
I saw it started at 45. Yeah.
Yeah, they said that he's due for a bigger payday than Josh Allen was, which was.
I mean, he deserves it. If my quarterback ranking goes, I would go Mahomes 1, Burrow 2, Jalen 3. For next year, I think Trevor Lawrence will have a better year than Josh Allen. But as of right now, Josh Allen's better.
Yeah, and Trevor's gonna just keep doing good.
I think Trevor's gonna have I think the Jags are gonna be good. They're really good.
Yeah.
Next year, Dougie P. Yeah.
I think the Jets are gonna be really good next year too. Besides the point, but
where do you think Aaron's gonna go?
I mean, he's doing his
hibernation type
dark room thing, and I mean, Colin Cowherd. I don't listen to anything he says just because I don't like him that much. But he said that why not be a Raider if you're gonna stay in the dark room all the time? Why not go dark?
Raiders crazy. I
don't think he's gonna go with the Raiders.
He's either gonna go with the Raiders, Jets, or the Packers. If he decides to stay. Yeah. The Packers look good at the end of the year. You know.
They did, but he said if he's gonna stay, he's gonna want a chance to win a ring. And I don't know if they can win a ring. Really, yeah, he hasn't with them. Like, why not? Why not test the waters and see what you can do? I mean, the Jets are very young, and they have some guys who are really, really good. They had offensive rookie of the year and defensive rookie of the year. So they're gonna be good for years to come. But it just depends where he wants to go, really.
I mean, yeah, and they got Breece Hall, who could have been the offensive rookie of the year easily.
Yeah, and then they had Zonovan Knight too. He came up like great after Breece Hall got injured too, the backup running back.
I mean, I don't know, but
they're just young. I like Robert Saleh too.
I think
their coach.
I think Rodgers, I don't see him going. I don't see him going back to Green Bay. I just why would he go back?
I really don't either. Also, just because they're making it so drawn out. Like, I feel like if he was going to come back to Green Bay, I mean, last year he also was kind of debating, but if he was going to come back to Green Bay, it would just be like a set thing. Like, I'm going to be ready to go next year. We're going to win next year. But he's doing this whole thing, like the black room thing. He's got to take time to think. Like, if you really need that much time to think, why are you even coming back there?
Also, like, if you're going to lose a game, I know the Lions are good, but like, if you're going to lose a game to the Lions to go to the playoffs.
Yeah, I don't think he was very happy about that either. And, I mean, I don't know. They got Jordan Love too, and I think Jordan Love.
He's solid. I'm not gonna lie.
He played good against the Birds when he came in.
Dude, he was late. Yeah.
He almost beat them too, so he's gonna be good too for years to come.
Yeah, and the Raiders. I think he could go to the Raiders because Devontae's there, and Derek Carr's out now. I mean, I don't know why are the Raiders bad though. They have Jacobs, they have Devontae Adams, they have Darren Waller, who. I mean, he had a rough year, but... Yeah,
he's been injured, but...
What is their defense bad?
Their defense is bad. They let up a lot of points. McDaniels...
Poor coaching, I think, yeah. Right? Yeah.
I don't like Josh McDaniels that much as a head coach. I mean, we'll see him next year. It was his first year, but when you have that good of guys on offense, you should be putting up more points. And
yeah, right.
Defensively, though, they do need to work at defense. They don't got many guys there for the most part.
Yeah, well...
Their offense is very solid, though.
They're not making it out of their division anyways.
Yeah. I mean, that's a great division there.
But, yeah, they're not going to... They might struggle to get third place.
Yeah.
We'll see. I mean, it depends on how the Broncos do. What do you think the Warriors with them?
I think the Broncos are going to be really good next year.
Really good?
I do.
I think they'll be all right. I mean, I think Russ is going to have a definitely better year than this year. I don't think he's going to be great, but he'll be like a solid player. Like this year, he was under average for sure.
Oh, way under average. He was awful this year. He played awful.
Right, but I think next year he'll play not to like his Super Bowl like Seahawks like that level, but he'll be definitely higher up than.
Yeah, I think that he's gonna come to play next year because he knows that if he doesn't come to play, then he's out.
He's out, yeah, right.
I mean, he signed that big of a contract, and they got Sean Payton too, and
yeah,
Sean Payton,
that was a good signing.
That's a great coach, like to hire there, and he just has that much experience. being with Drew Brees for so many years, and he could show Russell Wilson maybe a few things. He's got good offensive schemes.
Yeah.
They might even get more people too. I mean, who knows? Maybe even Michael Thomas would go to the Broncos.
Their defense is solid though, right?
Oh, their defense is really solid.
Right?
I mean,
and I think with Sean Payton coming in, because like wasn't that the Saints' issue?
I mean,
for all those years where they had Drew Brees, like their defense kind of like
they had a decent defense.
Yeah, but
it was nothing special, but
their offense definitely outplayed their defense.
Yeah, but they were always good. The Saints were always a team that competed. Like I think they went to the NFC Championship a few years, like maybe not in a row, but for a good stretch, they made it into the playoffs. And
was that
made
game?
A deep run.
Was that game versus the Rams?
That was the NFC Championship.
Yeah,
I think.
Was
No, it wasn't.
Who did the Rams play that year? You know.
They went on. Wait.
Because I know that was like really controversial. Dude, that was like a hit stick of a PI. Do you remember that?
Yeah, was that the year the Rams went to the Super Bowl, or was it the year?
Yeah.
It was the year?
Yeah.
I
remember because they wore those white uniforms.
Then that was... Oh, no, it was. Because Drake had that curse that year where he went... It was the Chiefs, the Patriots... I think the Chiefs, the Patriots, the Rams, and the Saints.
Yeah.
And Drake wore all the teams. They all went into overtime. And then that was the whole curse thing. Drake actually... No, you see Drake actually, the curse kept going on. He wore all Eagles stuff the day of the Super Bowl, bet on the Chiefs, and Eagles lost and he won his money. So the curse still lives on for Drake's curse. And then
really sold that out.
Yeah, where do you think Mahomes ranks after that? Like all time after that?
All time? Well, I think I don't know if I can really rank him yet because like I would take longevity in the factor. But definitely under Brady. Under Manning. Under, like, Montana. But, like, under those three, as of right now, Mahomes for sure, I think, will be top two. That would be my opinion, unless some crazy shit happens. But right now, you can't rank him over Peyton. Can't rank him over Brady, obviously. Montana, I think it's hard to do over those three. He like, 100% has go potential, but I can't rank him over those three yet.
Arguably, I feel like he could be better than... I think arguably... He is better than Peyton after that. I mean, Peyton won what? 2 Super Bowls?
Yeah. I mean, it's arguable, but I don't know.
And then he has 2 MVPs under his belt too now.
I know. I don't. What does Peyton have? Like 5, 4? I know he has a lot.
I think he has one of the most.
Yeah, he has a lot of MVPs.
Yeah.
I just don't know. I don't like ranking them yet because he's literally like, dude,
he's young. Yeah.
27.
Yeah, he's like got drafted in 2017. Was he like 5th year in the league or something like that?
Yeah, it's gotta be.
I don't know. My math is kind of off.
I don't know, but I'm not gonna rank him yet.
And then where do you think, like, what do you think the teams to beat will be next year? Like, who do you think is going to be that top 5, top 10?
I think the Eagles for sure will be NFC.
Mm-hmm.
Probably the Chiefs because they're probably going to go get some receivers. Because who are they throwing the ball to? Juju
and Travis. I mean, Kadarius came up big in some spots, but
I think the Bengals will be solid. I think the Jags.
Yeah, the Bengals are always solid.
Chiefs,
Jags are going to surprise people, well, as they did this year.
I'm not sure about the Niners, obviously.
Always are, yeah.
Niners will be good. Eagles. I mean, do you see any, like, surprise teams coming to be?
I wouldn't say that many besides maybe.
The Steelers. Steelers are going to be solid. I don't think they're going to be one of the top teams to beat.
Oh, yeah,
I think the Steelers snag a playoff spot.
They went on a stretch where they won a ton of games in a row. And I think Kenny Pickett.
George Pickens, Kenny Pickett, solid.
They got a young future. Their defense is always really good. Tomlin always has winning seasons. He just needs to get
more wins.
Better into the playoffs.
Not just go for 500.
Yeah. But
no, I think the Steelers are probably going to lock up a playoff spot. I see out of the NFC, I just think it's really just the Eagles and the Niners still, right?
Dallas,
I don't want to hear anything about Dallas.
It is, but I think Dallas, like, as much as I don't like Dallas, they're always a team that's there.
I know, but I feel like
they're just a regular season
They're a regular season team, right? I just don't know. I'm not trying to be biased, but, like, everybody knows Dallas doesn't make it out of the playoff. They're never making it out of the divisional round.
No, yeah, I know. I mean, I just don't.
Solid. They're solid. They're a solid team. They got who? CeeDee Lamb. I mean, Pollard.
Pollard's who's going to be.
Their defense is solid. I think their O-line's good. I mean, Dak threw what? You do like what, 12, like a lot of interceptions,
and he barely even played half. He played half a season, right?
Right. Zeke's aging. He played a little over half. He played like 10, 11
Zeke might be gone this year.
Yeah, Zeke's aging.
I
think Pollard should be RB1.
I have a hot take though. I think that Pollard is going to slow down after this year. I really don't think he's going to be as productive this year. Because I mean, they said that about CD too. Yeah, but where has Pollard's been with the team for a few years, right? Correct? Am I correct by saying that? For a few. It's not his first year. It's maybe
I'm not
third, maybe something like that.
Maybe second. I don't know.
But I don't know. I think he's going to kind of slow down again because there's just usually there's those guys who maybe for a year are just studs and then they kind of quiet down a little bit. I just don't know. I don't know if he'll still keep up to where he was at because I think he will. Well, if Zeke leaves, I don't see him staying that high up because then they don't have.
Why? Because then he would get more touchdowns probably.
No, he would get more not even touchdowns. He'd get more touches, right? But Zeke is a power back, and the defenses kind of have to adjust to that. And when you throw Pollard in the mix,
yeah, but you could just start Pollard and then get another guy like Zeke.
Yeah, but if they keep,
if you start Pollard, right, I'm taking Pollard over Zeke anywhere on the field besides the goal line.
Yeah, no, I agree with you on that.
Right? Just think about it.
Zeke just digressed so much. He went woof right
Zeke
down.
had this rookie year and just
yeah, he was a stud too, and then all of a sudden he fell off a cliff.
Fell off a cliff. Yeah, you're right. I don't know. I see Pollard having a great year, especially if he's RB1. I think he's what was he in fantasy this year? Like RB6.
Yeah, but that's just I don't know.
He was top 10. I don't know. He was solid, and was he technically the number 2 running back?
What, with Dallas?
Yeah.
He became the number 1.
Was he the number 1?
Yeah, he became the number 1. But
I think it'll be good.
I mean, he's got speed. He's explosive.
He's agile. He can catch the ball.
Yeah,
it's just size, but dude, I think I don't know. I don't think size is gonna be that much of an issue with him. He got hurt though.
He was hurt, a little bit.
Yeah, at the end of the Niners game, he got hurt. Mm-hmm. I don't know what the deal is with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I think to switch up the topic a little bit because it just came into the back of my mind. I think the Colts are going to be a decent team this year because they're going to go out and draft a quarterback.
Who do you think they get though? Do you think that I've been seeing a lot of controversy. Do you think the Bears trade up and get rid of Fields, or do you think the Colts trade up for Bryce Young?
I think the Fields is. I think
Fields is selling the Bears.
Guy.
I think yeah.
I just don't know though. I think he showed a lot of potential. They really have nobody. They have nobody. They need everything. Like they got Claypool and Mooney as their wide receivers, and those are not two. They're not two guys that he can really throw the ball to, and they have no line either. That he has no time. He's running all over the place.
If I'm Fields, I want out of there.
I would want out of there too. I mean,
but what is it? His second year there? Is that second year or his first year?
Second year.
Second year, right? So I would play.
Wait, is it? Wait.
Yeah, because it was Trevor Lawrence's second year.
Yeah, second year. Yep.
Okay, so if I'm Fields, I want out of there. I just don't know if they're going to get rid of him. Well, but I think if I'm the Colts and I'm just sitting in that spot, what pick do they have? Like 4? The 4th pick?
They're like 3 or 4, yeah, around there.
So they have the 4th pick. Who do you think would be better though? Do you think they'll get Stroud if they wait? If they don't trade up, do you think Stroud falls to 4?
I think Stroud will fall to 4, but
because I see Will Anderson going top 3. I see Bryce Young.
Yeah, nobody really up there needs a quarterback besides the Texans and the Colts. Really, like who else
check
is
the draft
up there?
order. What's the draft order?
I think it's who is the number 1 pick now? The Bears have the number 1 pick.
Bears have the number 1.
They really don't need a quarterback.
They'll probably get Will Anderson, right?
The Bears.
That's what I would say.
They do need defense, yeah.
I think they would go get Will Anderson.
Let's see here. Let's
check the order.
NFL. We got Chicago.
Right.
We got Chicago, Houston, Arizona, and then the Colts.
The Arizona doesn't need a quarterback. Arizona needs pretty much everything but a quarterback.
I think they're going to stick with Kyler, yeah, because Kyler's pretty solid for the most part.
I don't like him. I don't like his play style. He has a shitty attitude.
Well, yeah, I think a lot of people are saying that he's not. Yeah, he doesn't have a good attitude. I don't really think he
doesn't seem coachable.
He's not coachable from what I heard, but I still like him. I think he shows a lot of he has a lot of spikes. But then somebody else said, I don't remember who it was, somebody said that he plays like a high school quarterback, which he kind of does a little bit because he runs all over the place.
Yeah, but back to the point. Like, okay, so you said it was Bears, Texans,
Zona, and
then the Colts.
Yep, and I think
who do you think the Cardinals draft?
Cardinals will probably take the defense, probably.
Jalen Carter.
Who's
the D tackle out of Georgia?
Oh, the huge dude. Yeah, probably.
He's going to be an early pick, but
I think that
I think
no, but
I see the Bears taking Will Anderson.
Mm-hmm.
I see the Texans taking Bryce Young.
But that's the debate I have. I don't know who's gonna go. Who's it gonna be? Is it gonna be Bryce Young or is it gonna be CJ Stroud?
I think it'll be Bryce Young.
Because they're saying that Bryce Young is
Dude.
They're saying
Did you see the stats he was listed at? Dude, I saw something.
They're saying 6
foot 197. No way.
They're saying he's like
5'10", 160.
Yeah, there's no. I just think he's too
he's
small,
bro. Okay, but if he's really 6 foot, no way he's 197. But if he's really 6 foot, puts a little muscle on.
That's still short for a quarterback in the NFL.
6 foot, I mean, yeah, but it's not like horrendous. It's short, but how tall is Jalen? Like what, 6'1"?
Hurts.
But he's like
6. I think he's like 6'2", 6'3".
He's stocky though.
He's big. He squats 600 pounds.
Yeah, right. But dude,
he's Bryce just an animal. Bryce Young.
He's got an arm though.
He's good. Just because when I watched the college football playoffs, and I think that.
Do you think Stroud's better than him?
Stroud was really, really, really good in those college football playoffs
against Georgia.
Yeah,
I think. Kicker sold.
He showed up, and Georgia's defense. I compare that to. I mean, probably NFL players won't because they said the NFL and college is a totally different animal.
Yeah, it is.
But I think that Georgia's defense is like the closest to an NFL defense.
I mean, yeah, the Georgia's defense is insane, but I think
they're just all studs, and I think that. When CJ Stroud had that big of a game on that level against that good of a defense, I think that he could arguably go number one.
Stroud, I don't see Stroud going.
I just like Stroud. I personally
I like Stroud, but I think the Bears, they're not going to take Stroud.
Or not the Bears. You're talking about the Texans, right?
I know, but you said he was going number one.
What, Stroud?
Yeah, that's what you just said.
No. Oh, no. Not number one.
Number one quarterback?
Number one quarterback. Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
I just don't.
No, not number one.
Well, okay, I don't see that because I think the Texans probably want Young. And if
they probably do, but I just don't know if they're going to want him or they're going to want Stroud.
Yeah, but I think if you're the Colts, do you waste trading up to get Young? Because you would assume Young goes first.
Listen, if I'm Bryce Young, I would try my hardest. I would have listed my head at 5'10" if I'm Bryce Young. Because who wants to go to the Texans? Who wants to go to the Texans?
Okay, but he's going to get stuck going to the Colts.
Yeah, but the Colts have a good future. They got Pittman as a wide receiver. Who they got as their tight end? They have a decent tight end. They got Noah Ali Cox, something like that.
I don't know who their tight end is.
They got another good wide receiver whatever. Besides the point, they got a good O-line. I don't even care what anybody says because their O-line is solid. This is their first bad year, really, I would say. Their defense is solid. Their coach was just the issue this year.
Yeah, their coach is bad.
They had no quarterback this year. They had Matt Ryan.
They already grabbed the high school coach.
Yeah, Matt Ryan was awful. Ellinger was awful. They just need a guy. And if they have a guy to build their team around, Jonathan Taylor too was injured too.
I can see
they're gonna be a good team if they get a quarterback and they get a good team around them, or not team around them, but a good coaching staff around them.
I don't know if they make the playoffs. I don't think they make the playoffs. I don't think they make the playoffs.
Colts, I think they could possibly can. It's Steichen, right? Steichen went to the Colts.
I can tell you who's going to make them over. Chiefs make it over the Colts. Bills.
Mm-hmm.
Bengals.
Mm-hmm.
Jaguars.
Mm-hmm.
Ravens.
Mm-hmm.
Chargers.
I think the Colts can make it over the Chargers. I also think the Colts could probably make it over the Ravens.
Didn't the Chargers just get a new coach?
No.
No?
They kept Staley.
Did they? Okay, and then the Steelers, I think, are going to be better than the Colts.
Yeah, but I just
I don't see the Colts being that good. I'm not gonna lie, I don't.
I just do.
I think they go.
I think Steichen's an offensive demon. Not being biased because I'm an Eagles fan, but he just had some things that he did this year that he's just a stud. He's a stud coach.
But I don't know. I just see a lot of teams being better.
You know what I love is that the freaking Cardinals signed Jonathan Gannon. I love that.
That's great.
I was so hyped up about that.
It's great for Eagles fans, but
I mean,
Cardinals fans, a shitty team, shitty coach before that.
Why did they
You go ahead and hire another shitty coach.
Oh my god.
That was a stupid move. Stupid.
Oh my god. So dumb.
Stupid move.
All right. I think it's time to move on from the NFL.
All right. Before can we talk about that UFC fight, bro? Okay, Volkanovski, Makhachev, that was hands down fight of the night. Great fight.
Oh yeah.
I thought. What do you think about that? Me personally, I think Volk won 3-2. Very, 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 very controversial. If not Volk winning, it's a tie. I think Volk won rounds 2. Wait, no, I forget what it was. Volk won 5, 2, and I forget what the other round I scored it.
Well,
2, 3, and 5, I think it was.
From a fan standpoint, like not a judge, from a fan standpoint, I think that Volk won. Just because it was more entertaining to watch Volk, right? Makhachev did have more ground time, more takedowns and all that. That's why I think Makhachev probably won.
I know, but Volk kept getting up.
Yeah, but still.
Except in the fourth when he got held down until the end of the round. Dude, he literally, in the fifth round, hands down, let's go through the rounds. First round, I think that goes to Islam.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Second round, here's the controversial round. I think it's either 9-9, because they both rocked each other. I'm pretty sure in that round, Volk got the knockdown.
Yeah.
And then Islam rocked him.
Wait a second. Did Volk get knocked down during that round? Didn't he get knocked down to his knee or something?
Yeah.
I don't know if they counted
Was that the first round or the second round? I'm not sure, but okay, back to the point.
Yeah.
Second round, I think it goes 9-9 or 10-9 Volk. Right?
I don't know.
Because if it goes 9-9, the fight would be 47-47.
Mm-hmm.
Draw.
Yeah. Which I think they should have counted it. I think they should have made it a draw, to be honest.
But if it goes 10-9, that round decides the fight. Because if you think third round, Volk, right? You would agree it's Volk. Yeah. Fourth round, I would say, it goes to Islam. Fifth round, for sure, Volk. So it would be 2 rounds of 2.
Yeah.
And then the second round, however you score that round, decides it. Because
it
will be 3 rounds to 2 majority. No. But the judge who scored it from 49-46 is a joke. There's no way Volk won 4 rounds to 1. I just don't.
No, I don't think he did either. I don't think it was like that big of a big of a win for Makhachev. I do think though that ground time killed Volk.
Right, but my thing is
I know
Volk.
I know the ghettos from it. But I just think that he stayed. I think he was down on the ground a lot longer than he got up there.
Also, my other thing is that Islam's holding him to the ground. He's doing no damage.
Yeah,
he didn't do anything.
No, I know. But and then even when
if you look at their faces after the fight, dude, you could tell who got rocked and who was looking all right.
Yeah, but that's the thing about the UFC though, is you don't have to win by getting punched in the you don't have to. What do I say? You don't have to win.
Damage should win fights.
No, it should, but you can't always in the UFC. You can't always win by damage, which I've learned from watching it more. I think the judges. That's the only thing I don't like about the UFC. I know it's part of fighting and everything. It's all part of it. It's the only thing I don't like is that ground time can win you a fight.
No, I like that because it shows your full display of mixed martial arts, which is a sport. I think that's fine. But we saw this in the Patty and Gordon fight, just the clinch on the fence. But if you're just holding somebody down, doing no damage, how do you score a fight? If I'm the judge, I'm scoring off who does the most damage that round, and then I take control time in that.
I think the only thing is though, from a judge's standpoint, is you can't do that.
I mean, yeah, but if I'm a judge, I'm saying I'm judging it first off the damage, second off of the ground time, because you can't say if you're holding them on the ground, but you're taking damage. How do you win that? You just you're controlling him?
Yeah.
I don't know. But
it's definitely probably tough to judge in that standpoint.
It's tough to judge, yeah. But there's been a lot of controversial decisions over the past few months, right? Yeah. We got Magomed Ankalaev and Jan Blachowicz. That was a tie, which very controversial. We got Sean O'Malley versus Peter Yan. That was controversial. I think Sean won that, but besides,
I think that's also kind of. I think because I like Sean, that's why I think he won. But if you look back at it, it was
close. But it
could have arguably been.
It's an arguable decision. Whatever decision you make, it's arguable.
Yeah.
Because some people think it was a draw, some people think Peter Yan won, and other people think Sean won.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, back to the point. Paddy Pimblett, Jared Gordon, controversial decision.
Paddy did not win that fight.
Very controversial decision. And then you got the Volk versus Islam.
Yeah.
It's going to be a controversial decision, no matter what decision in a close fight. So, yeah, from a judge's standpoint, it's tough, but...
Dude, I'm just going to say something. Volk is a dog.
Volk is a dog, you're right.
I mean, dude...
dude, he was smiling going, yeah.
I love that. Who's announcing with Joe Rogan? Who's announcing with him?
I don't even, who does it?
Yeah, who was there?
It depends. I don't know who was there.
So whatever. The one guy didn't like that he was doing that, which I understand because it's not like a whole fighting thing, because you're taking time down on the clock. He's just getting more ground time when you're just sitting there smiling at the camera. But I like that. I liked it. It's just from an entertainment standpoint, it's great. And then even at the end too, besides the point too, or besides the entertainment point thing, I think that Volk he had so many punches landed on Makhachev in that last round too.
Yeah, I don't know what the totals were, but you could see the difference in cardio levels.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, Volk is on a different level.
Because the thing is, right, when you cut all that weight, because Islam is a massive lightweight.
He's huge.
There's scandals about him cheating his weight cut. So he would cut the weight, and you're not allowed to...
What, it was an IV, right?
Mm-hmm. You're not allowed. You're up to... I saw this. I read you're up to allowed 100 milliliters.
What, of water?
Right, but the thing is, Ali Abdelaziz, Islam's manager, said that you're allowed up to 2 to 3 liters.
Okay. Which
is a lot more than 100 milliliters.
Wait, why is that even... Shouldn't it just round out to 100 milliliters?
2 to 3 liters?
No, but shouldn't... Why would it be 2 to 3 liters and 100 milliliters? Why do they even compare? Why, if he said that, then why are they already...
What's 100 milliliters in liters? Is it 1? Or is it 0.1? Check.
Yeah, check out. My math's not very good on that, I'm not gonna lie.
Because, either way, though, it's double or triple the amount.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna check right now. Hold up.
How many milliliters?
How many milliliters
are in a liter? I think is it 1,000? It might be 1,000.
Yeah, it's 1,000.
Okay, exactly.
So that's 1,000. What is that? 3,000 milliliters? Because he said 2 to 3 liters, or did he say 1?
He said. I think he said. I know he said 2 liters. But dude, think about how much more water and more size. Because when you cut weight, you're just taking all the water out of your body.
Yeah.
So he just throws all this water back in his body, gains a bunch of weight, because he looked big in there.
Well, you did after the fight or after the weigh-in, correct?
Yeah, you have to weigh in first. And
then after the weigh-in, you can do whatever you want, technically, right? Or is the water...
You're not allowed to IV that much. So that's a rule.
So that's the only thing that you can't
That's what's controversial. You can't do that. You can't IV yourself that much. There's only a limit.
So you think that he IV?
I mean, shit, dude, what did he look? He looked like what, 20 pounds heavier in there?
Yeah, he looked big. He was definitely gassed, though, during that fight.
I mean, yeah, because when you cut all that weight and you put it all back on, it fucks with your cardio.
Yeah, true. I mean, all right, another big fight coming up is
Jones. Oh, that's gonna be crazy. I think that fight's closer than people think because Cyril Gane, right?
I don't even know him that much. I just know about Jones.
He's Cyril Gane as a sniper.
Is he a beast?
He's a beast. Yeah.
I think his name sounds like he's a beast.
He's good. I think Jones. If I'm Jones, I don't even mess with the strike on this guy. Jones is such a well-rounded fighter. He could stand up with him. But if I'm Jones, I'd take him down. I'd take him down, and make him fight me on the ground.
So from not knowing what Sior,
Kickboxer.
he's a kickboxer, so he can't.
He's not like he can't,
get
but
on the ground
his
or no?
weak, not Jones level.
So they're heavyweights, right?
Right.
So they're not fat heavyweights, so they're huge, right? They're just monsters.
No, they're not fat at all.
No, because there's
Cyril Gahn's jacked.
No, so I'm just talking about boxing heavyweights. Big difference between.
That depends too.
Yeah, because when you usually see boxing heavyweights, you see Tyson Fury.
Yeah, you see Fury, but then you see guys like Anthony Joshua, who's
jacked. Yeah, so there's just two different things.
Two different breeds. So I think they're both gonna be pretty. They're gonna be well fit in there.
So he's a kickboxer. What would you? So Jones is kind of everything.
Jones is just a well-rounded machine, right?
Yeah.
I think Jones can submit him. I think I'd take John Jones by submission or decision.
I don't even know. I don't have enough information on the fight, but I just know Jones from being a beast all the time, but it has been 3 years since he's fought. So I think you're going to have to see how that takes a factor a little bit, too.
Right, but there's no weight cut for Jones.
Yeah, well, when was the last time Cyril Gahn
fought? It was he fought Tai Tuivasa in France a few months ago.
So it was a few months ago. So that also...
Tai Tuivasa rocked him in that fight, but Tai Tuivasa got a knockdown against him, but Cyril Gahn took over that. He was just landing body kick after body kick after body kick, and eventually got the finish.
So, I mean, that's probably one thing you would probably take into consideration.
Cyril Gahn's a great striker. Jones, think about it this way. Jones, his whole career has had a massive reach advantage over the light heavyweights. But when you step into heavyweight, your reach isn't that much bigger. It's his. I think his reach is still bigger, but it's not like the crazy amount that it used to be because that's how he used to win his fights. His reach.
What do we got on the height difference?
I'm not. I think.
Should I look that up?
I don't know. I don't really know the height difference, to be honest. But size.
Does John Jones, just because I don't know everything about this, does John Jones always fight a heavyweight? Or
No, his first time.
So this is his first time ever fighting heavyweight?
Yes, he always fought a light heavyweight.
So he's fighting a heavyweight in his first fight in 3 years?
Yes.
So you're saying that he doesn't have to cut it all then?
Well,
so he's already been at that for...
Probably not.
So you think he's already...
Most heavyweights don't necessarily cut that much weight.
True. You don't... Oh, no. You don't even have to... What am I talking about?
The limit's 265.
No, yeah. I don't know what I'm talking about. You don't even have to cut.
The limit's 265. So unless you... But, yeah. It's not like a crazy weight cut.
No, you don't even have to cut. I don't know why I was thinking that, because he went up a division, right? Yeah, so I don't know why I'm thinking that.
But I don't know, man. We'll see how that plays out, though. Yeah. We're going to talk about the undercard, too. The Yair Rodriguez fight and Josh Emmett. Yair looked great. I don't know if you watched it.
Was that the...
Triangle choke.
Oh, yeah.
That was sick.
What the... Yeah,
that was sick.
Crazy.
Yeah, that was
such
sick.
A good fight. And then that happened, too. I was not expecting that.
Yeah.
I was playing GTA during that fight. I looked down at my phone, and all of a sudden he's just choking him out.
Triangle leg round.
What the hell,
that was sick. Yeah.
And then the first undercard fight, he does a knockout, right? Quick. That was really quick.
I don't know. There was a lot of cool moments in the undercard.
I think that there was it was like the first fight on the undercard. I think it was
I don't really know.
I don't remember who was on it. But all I know is an older dude versus a younger dude. The one guy was from Australia too, and I picked the other guy to win just because I didn't know the other guy was from Australia. Knocked him out in I think the first round.
Yeah.
That didn't play out very well for me.
No, but let's save that for when time comes closer. The Jones fight, all that. Trade deadline. NBA. I think the trade deadline turned out good. What are your predictions for the future? Who do you think comes out the West? Who do you think comes out the East?
I think that coming out of the West would probably be Dallas. I think
the Mavs.
I just think they can. Well, maybe not. Maybe no. Actually, I don't know why. Maybe not over the Nuggets.
I don't see that. I see.
I think that Dallas has become the team to beat. I don't know why. I think do because the reason I say this though. The reason I say this is I don't know when Kevin Durant comes back.
Right.
From injury. But the Suns are kind of tough right now.
The Suns, I think, when KD comes back.
Let me just check something real quick, too, while you're talking. Go ahead.
When KD comes back, the Suns are going to be insane. Think about this team.
No, I think they will too in the playoffs.
Think about this. Think about this team.
Yep.
Chris Paul.
Yeah.
Dimer.
Uh-huh.
He's going to get KD and Devin Booker all these shots. And then you got Ayton at the 5.
Never mind what I said.
KD healthy?
Nah, Dallas just lost 3 straight, bro.
Yeah.
All right, so Dallas just lost 3 straight.
Yeah, but they're coming out the West?
Listen, though. No, they're not coming out the West. So, ready? So, I still think that Dallas is going to be a good team. Really, really good team. Just having Luka.
Yeah, they're going to be solid.
Having all that. I just think they're still going to be a good team. But, I mean, I think it's tough to say.
I want to see a Mavs Suns rematch, like I said in the last episode.
Yeah, well, the Nuggets haven't really slowed down at all. I mean, they're just still winning games.
I do not see them coming out of the West at all.
You don't think so?
No, I do not.
No. I don't.
Can you picture a world where the Nuggets are in the NBA Finals?
No, I don't think they'll win the finals. I'm talking about just being in first place coming out. But I should say the finals. I should be talking about the finals. I think the finals. I honestly think by looking at the standings here, I still think that Mavericks could come out. I still think they could go to the finals, dude. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. I think the Suns are good, but I don't know, dude. I don't know. I just still think the Mavericks should come out of there.
I think the Suns come out.
I think
I may be on the bandwagon, but who wouldn't be on the bandwagon when you're looking at the rosters?
No, I don't think you're on the bandwagon. But I think having the best player in the world right now, as in Luka, and I'm going to call him
as in the best player in the world, you mean Giannis Antetokounmpo?
No. Playing the best right now. Not like the best in the world. That's not what I should say. Playing the best right now.
I don't know about all that either.
No, Luka's is the top 1 MVP candidate right now.
Is he?
He's number 1 ranked. I'm pretty sure. He's dropping 40 a game.
40 a game is crazy. No.
I'll look it up.
I'm telling
you. He's dropping probably around 30.
He's averages 30. I know. But
no, I should
check the MVP. Check the MVP pool. I think it's Jokic. Pretty sure it's Jokic.
Jokic, yeah. Fuck Jokic.
Of course it's Jokic.
All right. Lucas dropped around 30 a game, around 30 to 35 a game. So I think Luke is he's so good, and then when you pair him with Kyrie, I mean, I saw the play too. I don't know if you saw the one play.
Yeah, when they kept passing it to each other.
They kept passing it, and all of a sudden Luka went behind the back or something to somebody, or did a fake behind the back and then went right up. I think it's just gonna be tough. I honestly think another team that surprised a lot of people in the East too is I don't really like them either. No, we'll start to grow a little bit more. I think the Nets are going to surprise a lot of people. They're playing really good right now without Kyrie and KD.
Yeah, but they're not going.
Dude, Macau, what?
Oh no, Joe Thomas, the dude who I don't know his name, but he was dropping 40 a game. I know you're talking about.
No, not what I'm talking about. Not Cam Thomas.
Yeah, that's who it is.
I'm talking about I think the Nets are going to be a good team for a while now. Having the 4 first-round picks.
What about the Lakers? The Lakers looked all right, I think
the Lakers are not doing great right now.
The Lakers, I mean,
they're not in a good spot right now.
They're a young team. They had a solid game the other day. I mean, they showed potential. I think
they're really that young now.
I don't know about young, but they got younger guys from what they had before.
Dude, the Lakers are last in the Pacific. What, the Pacific West? Is that what we call that? Pacific West?
Yeah,
or Western Pacific?
I don't know.
I don't know how to pronounce it.
Check the Western Conference standings.
No, the Western Conference standings is the
Where the Lakers sitting at?
The Lakers are low right now, dude. They're 13th ranked out of 15 in the Western Conference.
So,
the Lakers are not looking good right now.
Was it the top 10 make the play-in?
What?
Top 10 make the play-in? Or the 10?
Yeah, 10. It's 10 now. I think they changed it, right? Didn't they? 15 last year or something, or 2 years ago?
I have no idea. But all I know is that the Suns are the team to beat in the West. There's no debate. There's no debate.
There is a debate.
No. Give me a phone.
No. Wait. I'm checking right now when KD's coming back.
Check right now.
We're going on the news here, and we're going to check when KD's coming back. KD is coming back. We're checking. Keep entertain the crowd.
Okay, guys. So pretty much, do not listen to his takes because they're obviously The Mavs are the team to beat in the West.
Dude, I'm telling you, they're going to be a good team.
They're not the team. They're not going to the finals. They're not going to the finals. You said they're the team to beat in the West. They are not the team to beat. It's obviously the Phoenix Suns.
We're gonna clip this.
Yeah, clip this right now. When the Suns are in the finals, I guarantee.
We're gonna clip this.
Yep. Okay, clip it.
We're gonna come back to this.
Go ahead. We'll clip it. I can almost guarantee that the Mavs are not the team to beat in the West. They're not going to the NBA Finals. You can clip this right now.
What? What are you talking about, the Mavs?
Clip it right now.
I don't think the Suns are gonna go to the finals yet.
Okay, so who's going? The Mavs? Because it's obviously not the Mavs.
Don't count out the Mavs, dude. Don't count them out. Do not count out the Mavs.
I want to see a Mavs.
Right here, right now.
I want to see a Mavs Suns rematch. We're gonna have a live. We're gonna have a live.
Count out the Mavs.
We're gonna have a live broadcast of our reaction to if the Mavs and Suns play, and I'm gonna go crazy when the Suns sweep them.
Dude, Grizzlies are still doing good.
Oh, we're fine in the West. They're fine in the West? We're so fine in the West? Oh, yeah, because obviously the Mavs are better than them, right?
Yeah.
Suns to the finals versus the Bucks. Suns-Bucks rematch. That's the lock. That's the pick. The Bucks are coming out of the East.
No.
Who is that? The Celtics?
I think the Celtics come back.
Okay, I respect that opinion. I respect that opinion. I like the Mavs. I respect that opinion.
I like the Sixers. I'm a Sixers fan. But the Sixers suck when it comes to the playoffs.
They're not coming out of the East.
Yo, the Sixers might be signing Kevin Love. You see that?
That would be hype.
The Sixers may be signing Kevin Love. And the Heat are front runner right now, but the Sixers may be signing Kevin Love.
I want to see.
The trade deadline hasn't. It
is.
Right?
It's All-Star Weekend.
I thought it ends at the end of All-Star Weekend. Or it doesn't.
I'm not sure.
Because didn't DeMarcus Cousins get traded? I just remember it.
Who cares about DeMarcus Cousins?
Do you remember when he was on the Kings and he got told during an All-Star game press conference that he was getting traded? Remember that? You know what I'm talking about? Somebody came over to him, whispered in the ear to him that he's being traded to the Pelicans. I think it's the Pelicans.
No.
You don't remember that? I'm gonna play that clip.
I play it.
I will.
I believe you. I believe you.
That's not a lie. That's not a lie.
Okay, but
all right, wait, hold up. All right, wait. Besides the point, it's NBA All-Star Weekend, and who do we have Team Giannis drafting?
Who are the reserves?
Let's go starters first.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying, yeah.
Well, no. Who do we have Team Giannis and Team LeBron drafting? We're gonna go look at the list right now.
Let me see the list.
NBA All-Stars.
NBA All-Star starters.
NBA All-Stars. No, I'm just gonna put All-Stars all together.
Okay.
All-Star roster. Okay.
I see. Yeah, I got my team.
All right.
Let me get first.
Wait, did they already? Hold up. They might have already drafted them. They do it already? They might have already drafted them. I don't.
No, it's on the day.
Oh, it's just I'm looking. All right, I'm stupid. Here you go.
Same.
We got. Wait, did they change MD to a starter? Am I stupid?
No.
You didn't just see that. Scroll up.
Wait.
Starters. Am I wrong? Is MD a starter now?
Eastern Conference starters. Did somebody get hurt?
Somebody probably. Who else who's on the bench? Where's the reserves? Go to the reserves. Does it say?
KD, Bam, Jalen Brown, DeMar DeRozan, Tyrese Halliburton. I don't know. Giannis is the captain. Oh, yeah, replaces Durant in the starting lineup.
Oh, all right. Cool. My boy Embiid's in.
Okay.
And supposedly Embiid might not even be playing tomorrow because of a foot injury.
Okay.
But I think he'll be playing.
Okay, well, the predictions?
Well, who do we got? Who do we got with the first pick of the NBA All-Star Draft?
Okay, I'm just going to tell you who LeBron's going to draft. LeBron is going to end up drafting Jokic.
Who's going number one, though? Who's going number one? Out of all the players, who's going number one?
Got Giannis and LeBron as captain. I think if Giannis gets the first pick, I think you'll probably get a guard like Luka, right? I would take Luka.
I probably would too.
Luka? Okay, I'm just telling you. I think Giannis.
Don't cut out the Mavs. Don't cut out the Mavs.
Giannis is going to end up taking Embiid, Luka, Giannis, Embiid, Luka. What's your two starters? Giannis, Embiid, Luka.
Giannis, Embiid, Luka. Where's Jokic though? Because somebody's gonna pick Jokic.
Yep, LeBron will take it. Ja, and
Steph's not in it, right? He's hurt.
no, Ja replaced him, and then probably Laurie Markkanen.
Markkanen's in the All-Star game?
Yeah.
He's back?
I didn't
even know that.
He replaced Zion. He's started.
Oh, yeah, because Zion's hurt. Markkanen was good for a while at the Bulls, and he just went to, the Jazz now? He's on the Jazz, it says? I haven't been watching enough.
Yeah.
NBA.
Yeah, okay. So who did I say?
What?
Who did I say?
You said...
I said Luka, Giannis.
Yep.
Ja.
Yep. Wait, no, you said...
Yeah, I said Ja.
Luka, Giannis, and Embiid.
Embiid, Ja, Markkanen.
All right, that's the starting five.
What do you got for
LeBron then?
So that means LeBron.
I'm just gonna stand back.
So that means LeBron, Jokic.
You also got to factor in. Who's gonna pick each player.
That's what I'm saying.
Just like
LeBron,
who's gonna get picked before?
LeBron, Jokic, Kyrie, Donovan Mitchell, and Tatum.
Oh yeah, LeBron's gonna pick Kyrie. It's Kyrie.
Yeah.
I agree.
You like that?
I agree.
All right.
I think for the first time this episode, I agree with you.
All right then.
Yeah, you get it. All right. So now, now we're actually not going to change the topic yet. We're going to go into that NBA dunk contest and 3-point contest. I'll tell you the participants right now because I have them already wrote down.
Okay.
We got Kenyon Martin Jr.,
Dame.
Mac McClung, Trey Murphy III, and Jericho Sims.
All right, my prediction for the dunk contest is Mac McClung. Yeah. I think Mac McClung wins, and I think Dame's in the 3-point contest. Dame wins the 3-point contest.
Out of Tyrese Halliburton, Tyler Hero, Buddy Hield, Kevin Herter, Dame, Laurie Markkanen, Anthony Simmons, and Jason Tatum.
Dame.
He didn't do too great last year, though.
Dame.
I got Kevin Herter.
Dame.
I got Anthony Simmons.
So what are you gonna take? Everybody but Dame? Is that really gonna be your winner?
Dame ain't winning.
Dame is winning.
I got my boy.
Clip this shit. Clip it.
Boy Tyler Hero.
Clip it right now.
Hero.
Damian Lillard and Mac McClung.
Tyler Hero.
What was that? you better show a replay of that.
Tyler Hero.
Okay, yeah, no.
My boy 14.
Yeah, no, I'm about done talking about that.
He's got a song.
Because it's gonna be Dame and Mac McClung.
All right. Now we're gonna switch up the topic. MLB is upon us. Spring training's next week. We're gonna kind of shorten the segment on this because time's almost running out. But who do we got? Who do we got on top in the MLB this year?
Okay. First of all, we're going to list the sleeper teams real quick. Padres, they're not a sleeper team. Not a sleeper team.
They're kind of sleepers.
I think they're going to be way better than people think.
Tatis is. Did they cancel his 40-game suspension? I don't remember.
He's not suspended. No, he's not. I think he's not suspended for that many more games.
For some reason, I feel like they can't.
No, because remember the Padres had
Did they take him off the suspension?
Padres had a deep playoff run. That counts towards a suspension. That knocked off a lot of their games.
Does it?
Yeah.
It's not regular season though, only?
No, it's just all the games. Check how many games he has left.
Well, who they get? But they got Bogarts and.
This is what I'm going to say. Xander Bogaerts, Tatis, Machado, Soto.
Yep.
They kept Darvish, I think.
Yep. They just signed him.
And Musgrove, if they still have him.
Yeah, they got a good pitching staff. That's the one thing I would do.
They're a solid team. Dude, they have a solid team. I think they win the NL West. That's my hot take. They're winning the NL West over the Dodgers.
Use that NL West again?
Dodgers, Giants, Padres.
Oh, you know what? I'll give it to the Padres still.
I think Padres win. I have high hopes for the Padres.
I think Giants are. I feel bad for the Giants, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
They almost got Arson Judge.
I know.
Almost got him.
Arson Judge would have been insane.
They didn't even pick anybody up after everything.
I don't
know. They said they
almost got somebody else too. Who'd they get? Who do they go after?
I don't even know. All right, well, that's going to wrap up episode 2 of the Sports Focus Network. And sorry, the camera died, and so it might be a little crooked right now too, by the way. But
camera died. We're running low on batteries. But thank you for tuning in. Let us know what your opinions are on these topics.
And we'll see you guys next time in the next episode.
Yeah, see ya.
Peace.